Curtis, your first game here, just kind of feel being out there?
I felt great. I've been practicing here for a long time, so to get the chance to play in Gallagher was fun.
How much of a benefit was that last game for you, just kind of being able to get in there, get your feet wet before you're able to come out here today?
It was huge. I didn't play as well as I wanted to, but it helped me open up this game. I'd already been through it, so good to play freely.
Lindy, you've been seeing him do what he did today in practice for a year now. What was it like seeing him do it in a game?
I mean, he comes and works hard every single day. He can shoot the ball. He can shoot the lights out. He brings a whole nother dimension to our team. And just having him out there with us, it's great to see him succeed.
Just for either of you, Coach Boynton, especially in the first half, really seemed to emphasize you guys moving the ball. The shots weren't falling, but did you guys like the looks that you were getting throughout the game?
Yeah. You know, he said if Thomas gets 10 more threes just like he did, there were great looks. I got great looks. Cujo, everybody. We were moving the ball, getting the ball to the paint, making the extra pass. We can't think about if we're making or missing. We're taking good shots.
How big was that, those last 4 minutes of the first half? You got Curtis, you got a lot of shots in that stretch. Just how big was that for you guys going into the locker room?
I think it was pretty big. Going to the locker room, a little confidence. So when we come back out second half, we'll be ready, feeling it a little bit.
What was your mindset going into this game today, Curtis? Did you expect to be able to score down there?
No, just try to get the win. Getting close to Big 12 play, so just getting ready, trying to mesh more as a team and help me mesh more with the team since I just got back.
Is there a little bit of weight lifted off your shoulders now that knowing you guys were going through that skid that you finally got a win?
Yeah, I mean, we still got a lot of improvement. Still got to take care of the ball better, rebound the ball better. We got a lot of things to work on, but, you know, we never take a win for granted. So whether it's an ugly win or a pretty win, we're going to take it.
Wendy, how nice was it to start seeing some shots fall for Cam?
Just like any other teammate, you know. If someone making shots, you go to them. You know, it's fun for me to facilitate the ball, just watch other people succeed like Cujo tonight.
You got your first career double-double today. Was there anything particular to that? Ball just happened to bounce your way?
I guess so.
Curtis, can you just talk about, you know, elaborate on the build-up? You've been here for so long and working and finally getting to go in there. Just what's this process been like for you?
It's been great. Since last year, I got hurt in the second half of the season, so I really got him seeing. That's when they got going last year, and it was fun to watch. Whether should have been the tournament or not, it was. But and then coming into this year, and then knowing I'm going to be able to play, but still having to wait, and then now finally getting out there and get to playing at home was great.
How hard were those first 9 games where you're watching this team maybe struggle a little bit to be on the bench during that time and knowing that you can't help just yet?
I mean, I try my best just to cheer them on, compete in practice, help them get ready, and then when I get the chance to go out there, just help as much as I can to get the team winning and things like that.
How nice was it to see some free throws drop for you guys, 22 of 27 from the line?
That was big time. You know, every day we shoot a lot of free throws. We shoot a lot of them. And in practice, you know, some days they're not as good. But, you know, before every little thing, you know, we always try to get into a flow. But I think our focus was there tonight from the free throw line.
What are you guys most looking forward to about Christmas?
Just family time, getting away from the basketball for a little bit, clear our minds, get ready for the Big 12.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Lindy. Thanks, Curtis.
I'll let you get started with your thoughts on today's game.
First of all, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope everybody enjoys their time away. Winning is really, really hard, and we talk about it in our locker room all the time. There's only one alternative to winning, and we don't like that one. So it doesn't matter the opponent or the margin or whatever. We enjoy and celebrate wins. But we know we didn't play as well as we need to with the rest of the season and the teams that are on our schedule to be able to have continued success. And so, again, it's a good opportunity to break, for me to go evaluate the first 11 games of the year and look forward to how we build on today's win and the positive things that led to it and stay away from the things that have hurt us in the games that we've lost so far.
What was it like for you to see Curtis Jones have this kind of day in his Gallagher Iva debut?
It was great. I'm happy for the kid. More happy for our team. That, obviously we've been struggling offensively. He gives us a guy we feel pretty confident in that can maybe not score 23, but another offensive weapon. If he's a guy who can average 12 to 14 points a game, that's a significant boost for a team who in the last 2 games, one without him, one his first game was in the 50s. We feel like with him and our defense continuing to get better, it'll give us a chance to be in every game moving forward.
Especially in that first half, you seem to really be emphasizing everybody to move the ball. You weren't getting a lot of shots to fall that first 16 minutes or so, but did you like the looks that your offense was generating?
And again, I have a hard time talking about those specific things immediately after without the benefit of watching film, but I did feel like we were getting shots in rhythm. And again, part of it is a product of losing. I mean, let's be honest. When you don't have the success doing things over the course of time, it wears on you. And I could see kind of the wear on our guys early when shots weren't going down. In the back of their minds, like, oh, man, I hope this isn't another one of those nights where we go 2 for 15. So I just continue to try to encourage them. And somebody pointed out the fact that we had 23-point attempts in the first half. And so I told the team, if we don't take 20 more, I'm going to be disappointed. I told Thomas if he had 10 more looks at 3 and he passed them up, he'd come out because I want those guys not worrying about missing shots. I've seen that kid work his tail off for 2+ years knowing that he can make shots. So if he's shooting the right kind of shots, we feel like we got great chances to make our team better.
How big then was the momentum of those last 4 minutes of the first half?
They were huge. It's really important every game. Those last 4 minutes of the first half, first 2 to 4 minutes of the second half can really shift the entire spectrum of the game. We saw that in a negative way on Sunday in Sioux Falls. Nebraska has a run to end the first half and to start the second half, and we never recovered. I mean, again, I talked about it the other day. Their run still may be going on. They're playing somebody else. They're still on the run against us. So it's a big deal because, again, and we can talk as coaches till we're blue in the face about how important defense is. But when you make shots, the kids feel better about themselves. And so making shots today was a big help for us and hopefully something we can continue moving forward.
Also better from the free throw line. Lindy said that he felt like the guys were more focused. How do you feel about that?
Man, he'd be better to tell you that. I mean, I know we continue to practice him a lot. It's pretty much the only thing we did on Monday, and yesterday we came back and shot a bunch of them. So again, as guys shoot more, I think they'll get more comfortable there. They'll continue to find a rhythm and a groove, and we hope we don't take steps back in that regard because it's a big weapon for us. We've been a team that's gotten to the free throw line a lot, and we've hurt ourselves by not making them.
No Chico today. What was behind that?
Both him and Kent were just team discipline. Our team has standards. They didn't fulfill their part of that, and there's consequences to that. And at this point, I'll leave it at that.
Duncan also only played 3 minutes, none in the second half. He got a little banged up there on the basket, tried to come back in, and then he went back to the bench. Is he okay, or is just kind of a little...
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak out of turn. I haven't got a report. He definitely got hit. It hurt. Obviously, he was down for a minute. His definitely was injury-related. I wanted to be able to use him. He just couldn't go. And like all those kids, I would never put him in danger of further injuring himself. So we had to battle the game without him.
How nice was it to see some shots start to fall for Cam?
It's great. It's great. And again, it shows you how, again, we've talked about experience a lot, and I think in some ways it's related to maturity, but in some ways they really have nothing to do with each other. And we need to be a more mature team, even though we won't necessarily be more experienced without playing more games. But Cam had a great sense of maturity the last 2 weeks, even though he was struggling. Had 10 rebounds the other day. Continues to do little things to help his teammates get better. And so it's always rewarding to see things work out for a kid like that over time.
Obviously you're still 1 game and 2 weeks away, but how prepared do you feel for the calendar to flip?
I'm not sure I'm ready to think about that, really. I mean, I know we got another week off here, get ready for another opponent. Don't want to look past them. Certainly don't have the ability from a roster standpoint to say we just roll out the balls next Saturday and we're going to win. And so we got to prepare for that one. And then we'll deal with the games one by one. As you know, it's a gauntlet, man. It is 18 of the hardest games you'll find in the country. And, you know, I feel like once we get there, we'll be as prepared as we need to be.
Lindy kind of hit on it a little bit, but from your perspective, how beneficial is it for the guys to get away for about a week and get away from basketball and go home and spend time with family?
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's, you know, everybody needs it. I mean, it's been a hard first month and a half, 2 months of the season for a lot of reasons. Not just because we've struggled, but just because it's the first time. I mean, they've been asked to not just play hard, go to class and do well, and we'll have a great report come out that's very pleasing to us. It's all important to us. And so now just to get away, a couple days to step away, but Christmas is over at 11:59 on 25th, so they'll be back on the 26th ready to rock.
What are you most looking forward to about this time of year?
Really, obviously, you know, other than seeing my kids open gifts, which don't take very long, because when you have little kids, I don't know if you know this, Nate, I don't know if you have children or not, they don't care what they open. They just want to know what's in the next box. So they rip the paper off, they look in, they throw it to a side, and they're like, what else is for me? So that'll be cool, though. It's fun to spend that time. And then, for me, just studying film. I mean, it's what we do this time of year. I'll enjoy the moment to not have to come into practice and worry about every day how to get better physically. But for me, for our staff, making sure that we're doing the job, watching film and getting our guys ready. And obviously recruiting is a big deal too.
Coach, after Michael Weathers exited the game, you saw you had a nice little moment with him. What did you say to him after the game?
I won't go into too much detail, but, and this isn't a woe is Michael Weathers. He's had a tough go here, and for a lot of reasons. Some of it brought on himself. He hasn't played free, and as you can tell, you visibly can see it if you know the kid. And I wanted him to know, hey, man, let it go. Whatever it is that's bogging your mind down, let it go. I love you. I care about you. You're a big part of this, and you will be moving forward. And, specifically to him, get away for a couple days and let basketball go. Come back ready to rock and roll because he's going to be a big part of what we do in Big 12 play.
That it, guys? Thanks, everybody.
Thanks. Merry Christmas, guys.
Thanks, Mike. Merry Christmas.